Howdy dorks. Howdy. Howdy dorks. Try not to... The creature is listening. I saw her ear switch. Hi. Oh, no. Ah, damn. She was so cute for just a moment. Hello. Welcome. It's Unchowder. Oh, and my thing needs to be adjusted quite slightly. I'll do that real quick. How's it going? It's Saturday. We're playing Timberborn today. It's gonna be good. We're gonna do good things today. I'm just gonna put that there. Can I just... Oh, come on. Sorry, 1 second. One second. I have to fix the cat cam because the cat left the cam. As she does. Now she's gonna be in front of this screen the whole day. There we go. Okay. I'd argue she's still cute. She is still cute, but now she's right here. It's so rare to actually catch her sleeping on stream is the problem. She's always cute. She's up there a lot. She's in the cat cam space snoozing a lot when the camera's not on. So I getting her in there while the cat is while I'm actually streaming is, a little more rare. Meow, but I'm sure she's gonna go back to sleeping up there very quickly. Hello. We are here to play Timberborn. We're here to chill and hopefully have beavers not die in mass. Those are my 2 goals for today. We're on play session 4 of the badtide update. So we've had one full death already. The first badtide that we got, the first time it happened, we died. We just straight up died. But I reverted to save. We've been okay since. We're starting to establish ourselves, and starting to deal with the badtide, starting to get a handle on how to actually operate with this nonsense. But there's still a lot to learn. There's still a lot to take care of. And so the main thing we're going to be doing today is setting up a second district. Our first district is mostly okay, but we're not doing any underwater farming at all. So I want to set up a second district, and they're going to be the tenders of a large underwater farm plot. And they're also going to be the people who are taking care of our giant reservoir and keeping it cleaning our pool. That's a big job. So we're going to get that all set up today. At least that's the goal. Today's episode, and I switched up my stuff. Here we go. Today's episode is brought to you by the beach. Let's all go to the beach. Let's make a beach. We're going to make some nice beaches where there are not currently beaches, and we're going to keep them free of all this oily nonsense. But also by you. Hanging out, lurking, chatting, clicking buttons down there, joining the Discord. Those are the waves I'm catching. Those are the rays that I'm basking in. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you all. And so does she. She has strange ways of showing it, but she appreciates you too. So let's just get into it. I think it's gonna work. I see sound working. I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna double check, but man, OBS has caught me out so very infrequently, but like the time I stop thinking about it is gonna be the time that it happens again. So, did it freeze? I'm gonna wait. Is it okay? Are you okay? Timberborn. All I told you to do was load. Oh, okay. It might be okay. There we go. Okay. And it moves, and we're all good. Okay. And we're paused. Okay. Okay. We're here. Hi. Creature. That's just how you do, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and on pause, but we're not gonna go full speed quite yet. Buildings lacks workers. That's gonna be way the heck over here. We have 14 baby beavers, so we're just waiting for beavers to grow up, I think. I see our nice big industrial area. I have all these batteries. We have charged batteries on this cliffside here. Are you ready to chill? Really, if I could inflict chill on one entity in this world, it would be this cat. But this all should have power, right? We should all be good to go on power for the moment, which is good. We just don't have workers. Okay. For real, creature. Because planks are a thing that we're still trying to catch up on. Here's our empty plank stockpile, but we have four lumber mills here. And we're building our observatory. Literally just waiting on another 40 planks. So maybe these should be higher priority. Yeah, just sit in front of the screen, that's fine. I'll just lean over here, it's cool. So we're basically full on beds, but I'm hesitant to make too many more beds in this first district because we're gonna want to grow our second district. That's kind of the main plan for today. So I think I'm gonna leave the housing as it is. We have some oaks growing finally, so that's cool. We could probably even expand this a little. Let's do. Do I need to preserve this path? I mean, we might as well. Let's do that. And then I'm gonna plant some more oaks just right in here. I think our forester can get all that. Yep, that looks fine. We're gonna find a better place for tapping, I think. But one thing at a time. That might be over here as well. But here's our reservoir. Oh my goodness. It looks bad. It's only 11% contaminated, which, could be worse. We got all these contamination barriers built, so all the bad water in here is theoretically not making the water worse. Not seeing any contaminated ground down here, which is good. Just want to make sure. I think like even a single tile would be bad. I'm not seeing any. But there is some contamination in here, and we're not pumping it out because we're waiting on planks. Oh yes, of course. We're gonna need some planks. Well then, yeah, I'm tempted. I'm hesitant to go into building a whole nother district if we're short on planks. You seem to play a lot of games like this. What are some of the best IMO? Well, as far as city builders go, seem to lean more towards economic ones like City Skylines type ones. Yeah, I like the ones where you have more minute control. I mean, Dwarf Fortress is kind of still my gold standard, honestly, just because you get so much control over the nitty gritty. Oh, we're still working on this stuff too. Like SimCity or the I don't know, whatever the most recent actual SimCity was. The ones where you just plop down like, this is a commercial zone and this is a residential zone, and then you're hands off entirely. Those ones aren't as interesting to me. And I know that they like you're working on kind of a bigger scale, but I like working on this smaller, more intricate scale, and really like Foundation. You've mentioned that one. We'll have to check that one out, I think. There's more water, and we're flowing out here. Okay, so I'm actually gonna open this up a little. We'll let some more water in, and that'll reduce the contamination a little. Like, we need to build this in order to actually reduce more. Well, actually, they are pumping a little bit more because there's more room inside the pumps themselves. This is all clean water coming in. So yeah, now we're down to 2% contamination, and we've filled the reservoir. Look at this. Look at that. And for that matter, we could just leave this open anytime we're not doing a bad tide, right? Because now the good water is just going to flow out this way, but it'll keep filling this up. I think this is fine. Enjoy these other ones too. I think as a viewer, Dwarf Fortress is the best as the depth is so intense and the story of the dwarves. The story. Like, I'm really enjoying Timberborn here, but like who is this beaver? This is Yetu. We know nothing about Yetu, and sure things can happen. Like, I'm sure if we followed a beaver very intently, we could go, oh well, you got contaminated and then you got healed, and then you live over here, then you moved over here, and so on and so forth. But like, we're not tracking like who is Yetu's parents, who does Yetu know, who is Yetu friendly with. We don't know, and this isn't that kind of game, so I'm not like expecting that kind of stuff to come from it. But also, I really, really like that stuff, and Dwarf Fortress is one of the few games that actually highlights those stories, or at least makes those stories accessible to the player, and you can tell that it's a focus of theirs in their development. Foundation is smaller scale, and you get to name the workers and stuff, not to Dwarf Fortress levels, but more than this. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I'm totally into that. And there's so much middle ground, right? Dwarf Fortress is so the extreme, is so far in that direction. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do before you have to go all the way out there, right? Whatchamacallit? Starbound? Is that the one I'm thinking of? There's a sci-fi one that's like heavily influenced by Dwarf Fortress that gets a lot of the same kind of stuff, and I haven't actually played that one yet. Maybe we should check that out someday. Have you played Frostpunk? I have played Frostpunk. I haven't streamed Frostpunk, but I have played Frostpunk, and it's very good. Favorite city builder, also made by a Polish team dev company like Timberborn. Oh, I didn't know Timberborn was Polish. That's cool. Frostpunk is great. Yeah, can't wait for Frostpunk 2. I just saw that trailer like the other day. Honestly, Timberborn gives me a lot of Frostpunk vibes in the way that we control things. We have like instead of blizzards, we have droughts. I can set the workday in the same way. A lot of things have like a radius effect to them. I don't know. The Timberborn and Frostpunk are like very, very adjacent in my mind and how they actually play in a good way. Because I like Frostpunk. That was good. Maybe we'll play the sequel when it comes out. I think that'd be fun. Trying to think of other ones, and also trying to like make my planks, please. I think we're mostly just waiting for beavers to grow up and to occupy our buildings. We have a whole bunch of gears. We have treated planks, we have taters. We're gonna get a drought, but we're fine. We're really, really fine. Look at all this food. Look at all that food. Most of it's berries, but it's a lot of food. Trailer for Frostpunk 2 is so amazing. It's so anxiety inducing, which is exactly the vibe the devs want to go with. Yeah, incredibly excited. I am too, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a very anxious game. I like games that are constantly making you react like that. Like even in Dwarf Fortress and in here to some extent, but there we go. Yeah, now we're pumping badwater. You can kind of get ahead of all the different things that are going to go wrong, right? But in Frostpunk, there was never a moment in Frostpunk where I was like, okay, I got a hold of this. I got a handle on all this. I could bring it on. It was like, okay, now what? Now what's going to happen and to screw us? And that, I don't always like games like that, but I do like it when that happens. And at least in the sense where like you can deal with it. It's not like oh, you're screwed now and it's because it was your fault and there's nothing you can do now. It's like things are gonna get slightly worse and you can kind of mitigate it, but they're gonna get slightly worse faster than you can mitigate it. And I don't know, that aspect of it was really well done, I thought. Judging by the trailer, they seem to shift from the survival of mankind to keeping society together, which would make sense in terms of narrative. Yeah, totally. I'm really curious, from the implications that I got with that trailer, it sounded like maybe it's just one city. Because you know, in the campaign of Frostpunk 1, you're moving a bunch, right? And you're going across the world map and constantly making new little settlements, and then they get bad and then you leave. I'm wondering if you're going to settle in one town, and you're just there, and you have to continually deal with all the stuff that happens, because that'd be cool too. I mean, weather will not be weather anymore, but people. Fair. I think the weather is still going to be a factor. I think we'll still be dealing with the weather as well. But I think you're right that it won't be like the main thing. Okay, yay, drought. Do we have more trees we can just chop somewhere? Oh, here's planks. Okay, we're cranking through planks. That's good. That is good. I think once this 7-day drought is done, I think we're gonna start on our second district. There's all these, there's a bunch of dead oaks way out here. So many dead trees. So many dead trees. Hi, cat. I think because our water is fine, because this is gonna last us forever, right? 6% contamination, I think we're fine. I am going to make sure that our farms don't dehydrate by, what's it gonna be? I guess we're gonna, well, we have an observatory now, right? So I can spend our research a little more freely. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Where's the hydraty groundy thing? Is that one of these? What am I thinking of? There's a thing that hydrates the ground for you. Is that gone now? If that's gone, I would be maybe a little upset. What am I, was it landscaping maybe? Dirt excavator, terrain. No? Pump, dump. Gauge, pump. Centrifuge, dome, rig. No. There's a thing that I can put down and put water into, and then it makes the ground hydrated. Where is that? Did that go away? Does anyone know? Did that go away? It's not gonna be well-being. That would change some of my plans if that's gone away. Oh dear. Because this little reservoir is not going to keep all this hydrated for another 4 days. I like the idea of having to compete with other cities, starting coups, sabotaging others in order to get hold of their resources, but I'm not sure if that would work for the setting. It could. I mean, it depends on how they do it, of course, but I could see that being good. Because in the first one, you're not really interacting with outside forces, right? You have your citizens, and sometimes they're doing bad things, like they're stealing your food and running off, but you're not really like having to mitigate espionage from other cities, right? Even by looking at the UI they presented in the trailer, they noticed that the temperature meter is somewhere in the corner, not really the center of attention. Interesting. So it surely will be a big factor, but I'm glad it looks like they're actually introducing the mechanics. Yeah. And yeah, like my main worry with something like Frostpunk 2 would just be taking the same mechanics and just you know, not doing much with it, but I am really interested to see how they iterate on it. Because the first game was fun. I enjoyed it. And we even have we're down to one working vacancy and 6 children. So I think we're gonna be good there. As long as all this water holds, which I don't think it is. Look, this is already almost down. Yeah, this won't last. And our batteries, look at that. Our batteries are just flawless. I'm liking this. We're researching. We got a whole bunch of scrap metal. We got a whole bunch of metal blocks. Wow. Wow, and a full thing of planks. Okay. That is much better. That is much, much better. I think they are actually dedicated to not only creating a second edition that will be a copy of the first with better graphics, but a different gameplay, but are actually trying to preserve the setting and present it from a wholly different angle. Yeah, sorry for rambling. Happy it's coming out. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, it's cool to be excited about video games. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. I'll put it on the list of things to play like right when they come out. Pretty sure. Because like the first one, did they do like an early access cycle for the first one, or do they just release games? Because especially if it's just like, here's a finished game, then I'm on that day one. I'd probably still play it if it was an early access thing, but I hesitate a little with early access. I'll be perfectly honest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a second district. And we're gonna obviously we want a district crossing. And I think we're gonna put our crossing here. But that's, I'm gonna cut off our access to our water. Maybe we start with the crossing here, just to actually get, you know, some stuff set up over here, and then I'm gonna move the crossing over here once we actually have staff here. I think that's what we'll do. I can't just plop it down. I have to take out the streets. Of course, we're not gonna, or we can like migrate people. That's what we're gonna have to do. So then I want to make a district center, and I'm gonna place it up here. Because that's, I think that's pretty good. We'll do like, how about we do like here? I think that'll work. Don't think they did an early access. It was quite a while ago, but I think early access wasn't such a popular thing to do with new games that it is now. That's true. Yeah, when did that game come out? I know I didn't play it when it was brand new. It took me a while to actually play that one. You don't have to actually build a district center. District center just gets plopped. That's interesting. I don't know if I processed that last time. But our crops survived. Wow, our reservoir has survived too. Now that we're not pumping out of here, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. This is such a nerd corner here. I'll be surprised if anyone took issue with game-related ramblings. I know, right? Yeah, don't hold back on that. Okay, now our water's flowing. Anyway, I think they will knock early access route. Yeah, I guess I would be a little surprised if they did, but I also wouldn't be too surprised if they did. Anyway, we're gonna do stuff here. I'm gonna put down some designations for some housing so that we can get some people moved over here. Here we'll slow down a little bit, and then we can do all these silly two high ledges. It'd be much more convenient to have ledges of height of 1. Of how all these buildings work. Whatever. Or we could do like ones on this side. Pew, pew. And then like this, right? Something like that. I think that'll get us started. We'll do like this. Or no, there, yes. And like that. There we go. And then we're gonna need to make sure that there's food. And water and such. Well, I think let's migrate some beavers. Let's migrate like 10 seems like a lot. Let's migrate like 5 beavers. Is that how it works? Oh, those are the babies. I migrated babies. Let's not migrate the babies. Okay, so now we have 5, and then we just need to like. But you're all gonna be doing that. Let's do like a builder's hut. And we'll make this the priority. Oh, and by the way, another quite nice game from Polish Game Dev Studios is Against the Storm. Oh, I don't think I know that one. Is it another... Okay, so strategy and city building, also a roguelike. Interesting. So excited, can't even write properly. I saw some people streaming it, but I didn't check out what they were... I didn't know the game, so I didn't actually click on it. But the name is familiar to me. Okay, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that one too. There are so many games. There are so many games to play these days. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so now we are building, right? We are building. And we're hauling goods ever. Because we got, yeah, planks and such. That's really what we're gonna need to do. And then we need to do something with all of this bad water, right? We're gonna start turning this bad water into explosives. About to go on a walk, but I can recommend Against the Storm. Also, hi. Hello! Enjoy your walk. But yeah, you'll have to tell me all about it. Beaver's injured. Oh no. So now we have 9 work vacancies. Oh, but because we migrated some people. So that makes sense. Okay. Can you build the thing, please? We need logs. Are logs mean... Yes, please. Please bring logs. There we go. Okay. So it's just so far. That's gonna be the thing. Once we get some population settled here, we'll actually be able to start building properly, but... Yeah, we need logs, and they all have to do... Yeah, okay. So let's do... I could do some small things, right? Does that help? I'll say this is for logs and this is for planks. And these will obtain. Because those can hold 20, which is like the same as that this can hold. But that won't help a ton, but they'll be temporary. It's all temporary. Are there even any trees to chop? Well, there's some trees to chop here. That could help us. Let's just go straight across here. Do a couple lumberjack flags. Boop, boop. There we go. I need more beavers over here. There's a bunch of planks. Let's see, we're gonna fill this. I'm gonna fill this other badwater tank real quick, but it's only at 4% contamination, 3%. Okay. Oh, one thing I was curious about. So if you look just visually, it's hard to tell because this is so much deeper than this, but I'm wondering if there's a difference between the contamination here and the contamination here. So I'm actually gonna build another little gauge way back here in order to tell me, since that's easy enough. Depth is about 3. Yes. But I want to know about the contamination. Like because if my fresh water is pushing in, so in theory my contaminated water is like being pushed back this way at all times, so I think this might be more contaminated than this. And I want to know how contaminated it is. Because it also means if like this is pure water and this is not pure water, then my bad water pumps here could in theory not work even though there's bad water over here, right? So we might move the bad water pumps over here at some point. Okay, and we just need workers, really. Let's move over some more workers. Let's do another 5. Then yeah, there we go. You gonna chop? Let's do a log pile. There we go. Chop. Chop the logs. And I'm still kind of miffed that I can't find this building. Oh, and robots. We'll make robots at some point. Oh, and we should do these too. Where do we put our not temple? We put that like right over here. Over here. It's just a bunch of logs and planks. Okay, so this got made, and now we're getting some housing done. Very, very good. And hopefully we'll just have available housing, and then this will start populating on its own. No workers. What's my Or are they're all like starving probably. I guess that's fair, because we're not... I guess we're importing berries. But what we need to do is import food. And this is... Well, the crossing will be over here. I'm gonna put a food, like a couple of food stockpiles, like right here. For carrots and taters, right? So we can import carrots and taters. I don't care about berries so much. Let's do something like this. And that won't be too far from our housing. But this will be for carrots, and this will be for baked taters. Yeah, now you all need water. So we need to do big ol' water storage tank as well. But like they're not gonna... I'll put that up here. Because the water's right there. If they all die, I'm gonna be sad. Because we should be importing water, right? There's no reason that this wouldn't be importing water, yeah. Import always. So I'm gonna... Oh, this is temporary. Trying to balance, like, how much do I build and then unbuild? Because y'all are doing fine. It's it's here that we're struggling. Oh, but we don't have workers on this side. That's probably not good. We don't have like a hauler, do we? I have a builder's hut. I do have a hauler's post. Okay, never mind. We just have 12 open positions. Oh, but is that in... We have 10 open positions here and 2 over here. Okay. Can water show up, please? Water would be great. Look at all this bad water. We got a big old tank here. Like I bring water to here. There's water. Okay, there's some. Go drink. That looks better. Okay. So now this district is back up to a well-being of 4 instead of -8. I think that's better. So now we just need more logs. We're like out of logs. We're out of logs. We're out of logs! Just always out of logs. Okay, so then let's prioritize these so we can actually chop some logs. But where else do we just keep chopping? I think we need to keep chopping. Always be chopping. I think that's this game's rule. And this might have range on these. I guess we'll see. Let's mark them for cutting. Like all these are all birch. Hey, look, a drought. I'd love to get all these oaks. That's a lot of wood there, right? Each one of these is 8. There's a lot of logs there. That's also a whole thing to get to. Unable to get fired materials. Oh, extract? Why? What is the extract for? Because the extract is what we get from... What? Why does this building need materials? Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Because extract we get from this. Which takes power? It does take power. So... How big is it even? It's not that big. 200 horsepower. We're doing... I don't know. Who knows how much? Because then I would have to... I'd either have to build another power structure over on that side, or I'd have to import the badwater to that mechanical area. Okay, there's some carrots. Y'all should have food and stuff, and there's all those logs chopped, so I'm even just gonna... Clearly that's not required. And then I guess we'll just slowly build this housing. No, not you. The building. Okay, and then there's a tater pile. Oh, and this got done. Okay, so there's 3% there and 2% there. Okay, so there is a difference, but not a dramatic difference. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. We could do batteries here. Of course, we'd have to like go up here. Being on this ground even kind of is not great, so I don't know. We could... I was gonna say we could route power all the way across, but that would be quite the axle. We'd have to come down this way maybe. Oh, and then I want this back on. Yeah, okay, so now we can chop those. So I don't think we could go down this way. That would be hard. Going up and over would be difficult. That means you'd come down this way, go all the way across, and then across. I don't know if I like that. There's like there's no more trees. There's some trees over here. That's way the heck over there though. And that's just a bunch of dead birch. There's some pine. It's all so dead and so far away. There's some oaks there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's go grab those. Of course, this is a 3-high ramp. What am I looking? Lumberjack flags. You all unemployed? What's going on? No. Only one homeless beaver. That'll fix. I'll get fixed. We do need a log stockpile, right? I mean, let's do... Where do I don't really know what I'm doing here other than the farming stuff. Like, the farming's gonna go all over here. We should do a tree farm, and this would be like, I mean, this is kind of an okay place for a tree farm. This is gonna die every bad tide, so we're only like half of this would actually be good. But I guess if we flood all this, then we're gonna get some area around it as well. So let's actually check that out, because that's all up. And I guess I'll close this so water doesn't flow backwards out of our thing. I guess I only want this to go up to a height of 1, right? Or even 0.5 would probably be fine. Let's just call that good. Yeah. So then we do trees in here. There's not a lot of space. I really I want those water towers. Why did those water towers go away? Is that like a Iron Teeth only thing now? Or did it just go away? Maybe they were just too OP for the badtide update? Do they trivialize too much of it? How are we on grilled taters here? We have taters. Grilled taters. Okay, so we're working on it. But we have a bunch of raw taters and not many grilled taters, so we just need another grill. And it could go like... do that. That's not too bad, right? Look at our research! 4,000 research. That is what I like to see. Too far? Oh, because we haven't made the stairs yet. So do I just fill all of this in with tree farm? I don't know, I feel like... I mean, I definitely could. There's also all this area over here, which is now, like, mostly underwater. But, like, this all stays green. I'd want to build, like, a levee all the way across here. These could chop those. Right, they're marked. More logs, please. Then I'm also going to want a stream gauge in here so I can monitor its depth. Pretty sure. Like... like over here. Hey, now we have beds. Oh, yes, beds. 8 empty beds. Very good. We have a builder's hut. We should also make like a hauler's post, right? We have water. We have carrots at least. We will have more food. Okay. And what's all this? Resin. We got plenty of resin. We need more. I mean, look at all this. Holy cow! Our machine shop has gone nuts. Oh, you make grilled taters. Thank you. Taters for export. And we're at 3%, 2%. There we go. Depth of 0.45. So then if I let more in, of course now we're in a drought, so I can't actually. There's nothing to let in. Hilarious. But that all got chopped, right? Maybe. Okay, so now we have 12 free beds in this district. So I could, in theory, even bring more beavers over. And our average well-being is very similar between the two, 8 versus 6. Which means I'm not doing enough for District 1, clearly. But we're gonna get more food types. More food types will help. I mean, I could just make a little hole in the ground and pump water into it, but I feel like there used to be a better way. I want this to be a tree farm, ideally. Which means we're gonna have to start making dynamite. I think dynamite's next on our list. Okay. Drought has ended. We got plenty of beds in here, right? And we're gonna be short on wood forever, because that's just the nature of this map. It looks like. My gosh, yeah, like this. This would be a pretty good tree farm, I think. But like it's so far away. This is 90 away, and yeah, it's just gonna fill back in. But I don't imagine trees like having their roots actually wet. Okay, so then I want aquatic farmhouses, right? That covers quite a bit of land. So spadderdock and cattail, probably gonna do like 50-50. Spadderdock will be nice because you just have to grill it, right? But cattail will have to do some extra stuff too. Which means we're gonna want power over here anyway. I guess that's true. We are gonna want power. Otherwise you're moving raw goods between. We'd be growing cattail here and then moving them to District 1 to turn them into flour and then cook them, and then the food comes back. I don't think that makes sense. I think think we'll do a pair here for one crop, and then we're going to do another stairwell over here. Because, I mean, this path, and just do one of these. Like that. And that covers nearly all of it. The vast majority, I think we're going to call that good. Of course, this is kind of a floodplain. We could make a levee here so that water just flows through here and not through this whole thing. Might do that. But we're going to have to refill this on a kind of regular basis, right? This is all just going to evaporate. Something like this. And then levees. I guess we'll get rid of... Lay down, please. Thank you. That's probably fine. I think that's fine. There's our little refill sluice. And then we'll do all our farming down here. Maybe I want this like here. I'm gonna move this very slightly. I'll just put it there. Do I care to have a path all the way through? I think all of this is just gonna be farm. And then we could go up and over if we needed to. Or when we need to. I mean, this... What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then you all ran out of things. So, if we're gonna do, I'm gonna do spadderdock, right? We're gonna plant crops, spadderdock. Basically, this whole thing, right? Go, geez, yeah. Perfect. This is going to be spadderdock planting and spadderdock harvesting. And we have like this is already so much. We're going to have so much room here. This is going to be the entire map's worth of aquatic farming. We're just going to have to deal with all the crops here. And then yeah, that can all be cattails. Like something like that. Like we still have. Oh, I guess we can't go quite that far. Okay, that's fine though. There we go. And you will be for cattail planting. You will be for cattail harvesting. And that's some food. That's quite a lot of food. There's only like this tiny little corner in here that neither of these can access. I'm quite proud of that. I'm quite happy with that. That's quite the little bread basket there. And then it's just a matter of what do we do with what we get out of that. We still have 9 empty beds, so I'm waiting for them to kind of populate before I make some more housing. But Spadderdock's the easier one, right? We just grill it? I think you just grill it. Yeah, grilled Spadderdock. So we're gonna need at least a warehouse for the raw Spadderdock. Do I do some big ones? Those are quite big. They hold so much. They hold so much. We'll do this for the raw Spadderdock. So that we can just always be harvesting. This is for raw Spadderdock. And then I'm gonna do a normal sized warehouse, or medium, I should say. And that'll be for grilled. And then we need to grill it, right? We need to, if I do a pair of grills. Something like this. Okay, I think that works. And then the recipe, grilled Spadderdock. Grilled Spadderdock. Okay, and then that will, in theory, make us some grilled Spadderdock. Eventually. Oh, you got stuck. You got stuck. Womp womp. Okay, fine. I'll rescue you, it's fine. And then... really, like, this one needs to be done first. They should be able to get... chew here from... or no, they can't, because that blocks that. I'll do a little stair here. Or even, let's do it like this. Let's do... I do a pair of platforms, and then a levee there. I think that would work. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna have to really keep an eye on that. Yeah, these don't like being flooded. I want to get it up to a depth of 1, right? And then, I guess, close it again? My understanding is that I don't want to go too much over one. Look, 0% contamination. That's always nice. It'll all work eventually, I think. But, if we're doing cattail, we're gonna have to figure out power. We also need, storage first of all. Let's do a large warehouse for the cattail. Just so we can at least, because the food doesn't rot, right? So we can just harvest raw goods, and even if we can't eat it, it's just going to sit there and get harvested all day long, so that's fine. Look, grilled taters and carrots, very good. Yeah, and where we, so power and trees. Those are 2 question marks for this district. Because we could do more wind farming, like up here maybe? Do we just route our power all the way around? I don't know if I could go, going this way would be difficult. How would I do that? You'd need really, really tall platforms. But if we got power going across, and then up, and then more windmills, and then down and across, then we could, and that's still pretty far away from our stuff, right? This is 45. If I want to stay, 50 to 70, I want our actual spots where we use power, our workshops, ideally would be like over here. We could do wind power up here and just power here, and then have like the things that use badwater could be down here, and then they'd have access to that power. I don't think that would be bad. I have to keep an eye on all of our, oh look, and that's gonna run out. Oh man. What if I do like this? I mean, it fills awfully quickly. Yeah, there's 8% and 0%. It just washes all the contaminated stuff this way. I should have the bad water pumping on this side and the good water pumping on this side. That's interesting. Just the fact that the game has that nice of a water simulation is really, really interesting to me. That's not easy to do, I don't think. That's cool. Like, look at that. That's how it would work. It would work exactly that way. That's one of my favorite things about these kinds of games, is when it makes me think creatively about a problem that is realistic. If I do that, and then lower this. This has to go all the way down to actually flip. Of course, we need to actually finish this first, but it's almost there. We're getting there. But I think I might have the water, like by default, flowing in here. And then we just fill our reservoir when we need to. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it forever. There's no way to be like to automatically warn me that we're running out of water. Yeah, look, spadderdock, spadderdock. Okay, and then this is gonna get done eventually. I think what makes sense is we do some wind power up here and make some more batteries here. That's not, because that's still some pretty good height. You know, another 4 batteries here would be quite a few. And then we'll do our milling and our centrifuging and all that kind of stuff we'll do in here. I think that makes sense to me. And then maybe someday we join the 2 power structures. So they, you know, they help each other, but that's a long axle. That's a really long axle. It's a lot of logs. We have 0 free beds in this district and 14 baby beavers. So let's put down some more housing. Cause we got our water, we got our food. This district will survive at the very least. So we could do like, I don't know. I want to make them look a little funky. What do I want to do here? I want to do... I'm also going to want room for rooftop terraces and stuff. Oh, we should do, how about this? Let's do a campfire. Put that like in the middle of our housing structure. Sure. And then like a one high house. Oh, we could do that. And then there'd be an awkward space there. If I want to make spot for rooftop terrace. Which is, I mean, could go there. Or there. We could do like that. Go up from here. There, how about that? We're good on water? We're good on water. Actually, so we'll close that. Or no, close that. And then this all got done, right? Yeah, cool. So now we just need to build this last levee. And hope no one gets trapped in here. But look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that. And we have half a layer of water in here still. This is all growing. We haven't harvested anything yet, but we'll get there. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing to do in range. Oh, yeah, okay. So, you can stop. And I think I want to move our district crossing now. Now that we actually have some people in here, right? We do have vacancies, or that's for everything. So we only have a couple vacancies for jobs. That's not too bad. And if I demolish this, or recover everything in there, yes. I don't know of another way to do it, I guess. And then I'm gonna remove that and do that. And these are gonna empty. And our path goes across. And then here we need some helper structures, right? I think I want a water tank on both sides, because that seemed to help us last time with getting things to actually move. Well, water's important. Let's put water pretty front and center here. So this is going to obtain, and this is going to supply. And like the small warehouses carry so little. Just 30. That's barely more than what this holds on its own. I guess let's start with that. So we got haulers on both districts. We will eventually have more here, but we don't have any free beavers. And hopefully that gets done. Perfect. Okay, so then these go away. Isn't connected. Oh, we're still waiting on that. Okay. I was like, hold on. Thought I did that okay. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while they work on all that construction. Okay, I'm back. I'm still thinking about other games. Does anyone remember Sim Tower? Is that a game that other people played? Because like Sim City never really did it for me, but Sim Tower, I put some time into. No, sadly. I don't think it was as popular. I think things like The Sims were already coming out by that point. Or maybe it was like right before. Okay, this is very, very old, but did you ever play Lego Loco? I have not heard of Lego Loco. Sim Ant? Sim Ant was good. I don't think I've played Sim Ant, but I heard good things about Sim Ant. I think I wanted to play Sim Ant. Never even heard of Lego Loco. Is it like Lego Island? I know Lego Island. Lego Loco was OG city building game. Bloody loved it. Huh. I have to, yeah, okay. I can do that. How old is it? Lego Loco. Oh. 1998. Nope, I have no knowledge of this game. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. 1990 graphics. Yeah, it looks a little chunky. But that's, oh, these need to get a thing. I mean, that's the era that it came from, right? Okay, so I need to make sure that this, yeah, now, oh geez. Well, there goes our drought. But now District 1 is out of water. So like we need to prioritize actually hauling water. Okay, are you gonna do the thing? Get water, please. When it comes to older strategy and city building games, I absolutely love Black and White. Black and White was great. Black and White was good. Black and White was good. That was one of those games where I enjoyed it when I played it, but I didn't go like full. I don't think I ever did the whole thing. You know what I mean? Black and White was fun, yeah. Caesar 3. I don't think I know Caesar 3. Or 4? 3. Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. How do you know all the different games? You know games that are completely different. What I know. Yes, we only have 31 water in this district, but we have almost 800 over here. Come on, obtain the water, please. Just put it right there. Just put it right there. Or no, maybe this needs to obtain. Does that help? Still one of my favorite games. Literally grew up playing it all the time. It's fair. Caesar 3 is good. I think I preferred Pharaoh or Zeus. Pharaoh, I know. Pharaoh I put a lot of time into. Pharaoh was very, very good. Come on. Obtain the water. Also have a big sentiment to Pharaoh, but the new version is, don't know. I haven't played the new version. I was excited when they said they were remastering it, but I haven't actually played it. Okay. I mean, we have water. No one's dying, but this isn't ideal. Only played a smidge of Emperor. Are those all by like the same people? Caesar and Pharaoh and Emperor? Okay, well we have water there, we have water there, we have some water there. Yes, okay. so then in theory we are starting to grill our spadderdock. Maybe? I haven't had a harvest yet. We haven't actually had, we're getting ready to harvest our first spadderdock harvest. Okay. And then this needs more water. And this needs to get done, please. But we're not actually importing logs, are we? We need to import, or at least have a space for logs and such. Let's do a log and plank stockpile. It was really buggy at the beginning, it's okay, but like the missions are repetitive. You spend 30 minutes setting up economy for a city and just the rest just does itself, that much interaction from you. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little sad. I remember, I mean, in the first Pharaoh game, you're definitely like, you start and then a mission ends and you have to start your city or whatever several times, right? Which I remember I liked, but also got a little repetitive. We don't even need this many here. Let's just do the one there. And you will also obtain basically everything in this, every water thing in this whole district is just going to be obtaining, really. But I think we're okay. We're up to like we have 400 in this district. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And we're pumping like mad. Yeah. Let's let some more water in. Wasted most of my time on Total War, Rome, Medieval 2, Empire. My brother was way into like Rome Total War. He played that a lot, I remember. RTS stuff like Dawn of War. Dawn of War was great. Battle for Middle-earth. Oh, I loved Battle for Middle-earth. Never got into Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer is classic. Not so much the more recent ones, but everything like up to like Red Alert and Red Alert 2. If nothing else, go play Red Alert 2. Go play Red Alert 2. That game is a treat. Some of the older ones, definitely a lot of early RTS vibes. You know, they're still getting things worked out, figuring out how the genre works in a lot of sense, but oh, there we go. This is all done now. So now if I lower this, I want to keep this at a depth of 1, right? What was I just saying? Oh, like if you go back to like Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun, it's like, it's fun, but it's probably a little rough. It probably hasn't aged as all that well. Like, and now it should flow over, right? Okay. Okay, so this can just stay. Oh, but that's too much. It needs to be at exactly 1. It needs to be at exactly 1. So then here I should be doing. Let's let some out. There we go. Now it's like, now I have a wave going through there. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. So I have to keep it at exactly 1. So then I need double high floodgates here so that I can put them at 1. I guess? Or I guess I could put it at 0.5. I put that at 0.5 and put that at 0.5. Because it would all live like it... Like, what's its minimum? What minimum does it need? Because if I can just keep it at 0.5 forever, then that would be okay, right? Wish I could still play Battlefield Middle-earth. Don't have a working CD. The scourge of the modern era. Does janky things on my PC. I was playing a bit of Dawn of War Soulstorm last month. I remember liking like the Dawn of War 2 set, like all those like Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of War 2 were very different, but I also liked them both a lot for different reasons. That whole set of expansions, that was very satisfying. Recently discovered it's like 10 pounds for a USB plug-in CD drive. That's not too bad. I think I still have, I physically have a CD-ROM drive in my computer, but it might be, I think it might be dead. I think it's just in there in name only. Was always a Dune girl when it came to Westwood RTS of choice, yeah. That's fair. How's the new Dune? Is the new Dune out? The new Dune RTS? That came out, right? Or is that still like an early access thing? Soulstorm was the last one of the old school Dawn of War games? I think so. I think you're right. Okay. Well, okay, so then if this sits at 2/3, I think that is fine. We'll have to close this up when we get droughts and bad tides and stuff, but I think that's fine. Because then we can still have water coming in through here, right? Okay. And look, we got planks and logs and such. Okay, cool. And we're full on water, and we're pretty good on food. We could do better. We need more taters. We clearly need more taters. But we don't have room for more taters. I guess we could go down this way. Just fill all this in. I mean, why not? After all, why not? Let's get rid of this. And we could even put... What if I put a stairwell, like, here? And just did taters all in here. Taters everywhere. Like that, and then we can go down like this. Right? Yeah, we can go all the way down here. Potato. Yeah. Let's do that. That's just more taters, right? We have the grilling capacity, clearly. And the eating capacity. I think Dune Spice Wars officially launched. Cool. Were you were playing that one, right? It sounded like it was good. It sounded like it was fun. Okay, and then now where we're at. We have 32 beavers and 9 babies. We have 1 free bed. We have 2 work vacancies. I mean, that's not bad. And look, we got a whole bunch of cattails there. We got a bunch of spadderdock. Are we grilling spadderdock? No, we are not. We need more. That's one of our vacancies. Okay, so now we're gonna work on it. Okay. But this is all still good. This is all just stable. Perfect. I like that. I like that solution. So we're gonna want power. Let's get power going. That's gonna take a second to set up. So we want to do like this, right? Not that wind farms need to be on high ground, but, you know. Well, I'm going to put batteries over here, so I guess I do want it up here. We're going to have a route going through for access. Let's just say like this. And then yeah, I want to get up there because I'm going to put our batteries up here. Aesthetically, they need to be on higher ground. Agreed. Agreed. Windmills belong on high ground. That's just how it works. Of course, we're going to have to chop down a bunch of these trees, and we're going to poison some beavers. But let's clear this ground. Why not? We can import some of our medicine. Because we have a bunch. Another drought. We've had like 3 droughts in a row without a bad tide. That's kind of nice. And then this is all full. Yeah, look at this. Okay. So we have water slowly flowing in here. Look at that. 1% contamination. 1% contamination in our reservoir. We have this. This is just being steady. And this is all, and that's all just good. I think this needs to be a tree farm. I think that needs to be a gigantic tree farm. Maybe our 3rd district is just a tree district. Let's do. I am worried about all this contaminated ground, so I'm going to do a small medicine tank. Right? Why not? And this will just obtain antidote. We're down to 0 free beds again. Wow. Wow. I think I am gonna move our badwater pumps over here just because that makes more sense, because the badwater is gonna be on this side. So of course we basically pumped it out at this point. Look at that. Wow. We've cleaned our pond. So I'm even just gonna do a pair of them. I assume contamination is like uniform vertically through a body of water. Like pumping this one level as opposed to the bottom would be the same. I think the one with the Necrons was my favorite of the OG Dawn of War extensions, but I appreciated that Soulstorm added Sisters of Battle and... Oh, what was DE? Oh, I should know this. I should know this. I don't remember what DE is. Do. But yeah, no, I did like that one. I did like that one. I'm just gonna do a pair of badwater tanks here. But also, this isn't going to be like if we're using bad water, this isn't going to be a reliable source of bad water. This will be good for cleaning our reservoir. But if we're using bad water for things, which clearly we're going to have to, we're going to want a reliable source of bad water, which is hilarious to say. But maybe up here. It is so far away, though. There's a drought. I think we're good, right? We have this is full, so I'm gonna raise this, and then this is at our 0.65, but I'm gonna raise it so nothing else is draining out, and then this will keep filling. I guess let's just fill that. Let's just raise that. I don't want to flood things. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on it. 9-day drought. We're gonna have to top this off a bit. We're gonna need a holding tank for our aquatic stuff. Look at all those. Okay. But I see grilled spadderdock. So we need to import grilled spadderdock here. So we keep making it. Maybe just something like that. And we'll say this is for grilled spadderdock, and that will obtain. Dark Crusade, I think it was, had better campaigns. Soulstorm was kind of a mess. That figures with so many factions. Yeah. I remember Dark Crusade probably being the good one. Soulstorm came out Soulstorm was like the weird awkward one that came out at the end of the first game's development cycle, right? And then the second, like Dawn of War 2 came out not that long after, is what it felt like. So it was kind of weird. It was kind of different. Well, that's holding. Maybe I fill this so that it reaches a depth of 1 at least. Which it does pretty quickly. But we are going to continue having water in here for a bit. Not super long, though. Okay, and then this. I kind of want to make a contamination barrier so that we can exist in here without poisoning our beavers. Which is going to be terraforming, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this. A road going like all the way across all of that. Same thing here. If I'm gonna there. Oh, not this. then we're gonna put our batteries like here. Start with 3. 3 is probably fine. Dawn of War 2 was good, albeit very different. It was very different, but I also enjoyed it. When it first came out, and we realized like how it was different, how it was more like hero based as opposed to like more traditional RTS. It was disappointing because I wanted Dawn of War 1, 2, right? I wanted more of Dawn of War 1 at the time. But then as it went on, it grew on me, I think. Eventually. And we can just do big ones. Let's just do big windmills. And we're just gonna do, I don't know, a handful. How many do we need? I have no idea. We're gonna find out. There. Dawn of War 3 wasn't bad, but it definitely felt like it wanted to have a MOBA vibe, and that would just made everything feel super slow. Yeah. Did I even play 3? I'm not sure I even played 3. I might not have even played 3, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm gonna say this path goes like this. And then you just are out of dead trees to log. Totally fine. A drought's a time to do this, really. Doing this while all the ground is fine. I do like that. Why did that... You didn't do that one? Remove it, please. I blame no one for not playing 3 for the 5 months or so before it died an inglorious death. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I remember people talking about it before it came out. Oh, we need like gears and blocks. Let's do... I do full-size piles for those. No, I don't think I will. I'll say this is for metal blocks. This is for gears. Or except it needs to be the other thing. Do that. Didn't even know there was a 3. Well, that might be part of the problem now, huh? And this is all surviving. We have water, we have food. We have water, we have food. And we're doing okay. Gantruck, do you know? So I can't find irrigation towers now. Did irrigation towers go away? Or are they like an Iron Teeth only thing now? Because I don't see them. Irrigation towers died. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. I don't like that. They were kind of crucial to my plans here. Some people were upset that it let That it lets someone in Terminator armor do a bunch of jumps. I call those people cowards. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yes, Terminator armor is extreme, but also a Terminator is an extreme Space Marine. If a Space Marine in Terminator armor says, I want to jump, then who am I to say no, right? Maybe these go over there. Maybe let's do this. Let's do this. Or do I do like... Oh, I'm just gonna change my mind a million times. Let's do like this. But I also want, like, do I put like a hauling post over here? I'm tempted to put either a hauler or even like a builder's hut, just like right here, because then the building materials will be right here to grab, right? I don't know. Well, let's just do this and see what happens. And this will be for metal blocks, and this will be for... No, hold on. It needs to be the other thing. Oi. This will be for gears. I really wish I could just say, like, fill up to half. The new meta irrigation trick is a 3x3 hole in the ground with water pumps, and that's what I was afraid of. Maybe we can do that, but irrigation pumps made so much more sense. I saw them for a whole 10 minutes before they went away. So I apologize for suggesting you don't need to learn to do water holes because I thought they were nerfing them to oblivion. Clearly not. Clearly that's what they intend. Which I find interesting. Okay, so then we're gonna have power come down through here. We need logs. We need so many logs. Where are we getting logs from? These ever get planted? Oh, we can only plant down that far. Well. I was totally planning on putting irrigation towers up here just to prevent all this from drying out during a drought. I mean, we're doing okay, but oh my god. There is so little water in here. Like, this isn't working. This ain't working. I really just need to keep an eye on all these water levels. I want to know all the time. Oh, and you don't quite have access, do you? That's fine, because these will prioritize plant harvesting, but they will also plant if they need to, right? Is that what that means? I think. You all have food. I don't want to see... Why are you starving? I'm seeing grilled spadderdock here. That's good. We have a bunch of grilled taters. Metal blocks, gears. Yeah. So builders... That's a long route, ain't it? Oh, Well, I mean, that was like a 9-day drought, and we went through one height of this reservoir. That's not too bad. I guess I should make sure that we're doing okay over here too. 0.4. I feel like there's less and less water in here, right? Yeah, there's there's very little water in here now. I think we're fine. Okay, cool. Drought is done. We're cranking through the contamination barrier and our windmills here. Bedtime. Okay, good stream. See you Monday. Cool. Sounds good. I will see you Monday. We'll be doing more beavers. We'll return to the beavers on Monday. Have a good rest of your weekend and have a good night. Yeah. See you around. I think we're doing good here. I think good things are happening. Just kind of slowly. That's fine. And then I'll put this at 0.5, right? Of course, we're still waiting for water to return. Yeah, I'll put 0.5, and then this sits at 0.5 as well. There's some spadderdock. There's a whole bunch of cattail. I like that. We're gonna need to start. We're gonna need to start grinding. Oh, is there contamination in there? There's a whole 1% contamination now. Okay, I'm gonna mark these as empty. I want to move them just over here. And then how are we over here? We have a bunch of logs, we have a bunch of planks, we have a bunch of gears, we have a bunch of grilled taters, metal blocks, scrap metal. That all looks good. This all looks good. Am I turning this into a gigantic tree farm? What happens when trees get not flooded, but a tree sitting on 0.3 depth of water? Does that kill the tree? Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna take these down. Pretty sure any depth of water will flood most trees. Is it like instant, or is it like they have like several days? Guess that's the main question. Trees will start dying. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Okay, so then in here, I'm gonna do stuff that uses bad water, so centrifuge, right? Seals a bad water source, employs workers extract bad water directly from the source. And this is for our extract. I think we want I think we want one of these, and we're gonna need power for it. So let's figure out where how our power is gonna get down here first, so I don't block myself in. I'm gonna be like. Be like this. And then down here's the tricky part. We could just do that. And then we'll cross over, and then we can power over here, and we can power over here. This is so many planks. There's gonna be so many planks. It's gonna take a while to actually just build all this. Okay, but there we'll have power. We'll have power here. Means we could do metal blocks here too, for that matter. But then I'm gonna do a pair of centrifuges. Hey, look, that fits perfectly. And then we just do like that, and then they share power, right? Yeah. You take all the things, holy cow. And then we're gonna need a spot to put extract. Extract. And then the extract is for the temple for some reason. But it only holds 10, so I don't think it's going to be high enough throughput that we need anything more than just this. I think that'll be fine. And I think... I mean, gears and metal blocks, we're going to need so many of, and logs and planks, right? We have logs and planks and gears and metal blocks. They're just not getting over there. So let's do this. Just small ones. I mean, I want do 1, 2. I guess I could do that. But then I want that and that. So this is gonna be logs. This is planks. This is metal blocks. This is gears. And these will all obtain. you need a... Fine, whatever. And then same thing on this side. We need planks and logs on this side as well. I'm even gonna say this will be logs, this will be planks, this will be metal blocks. There we go. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff over here, but that'll help move things across these two districts, especially while we're constructing all this stuff. And it'll make enough room for us to keep producing, right? I want to keep going. I want to make sure our shops are still all running. Could even do, yeah, look at that. Let's do do I do big ones? Or do I just do small ones? I'm gonna put down a couple more big ones. This is for carrots. This is for grilled taters. There. Have supplies, please. Please make all the things. We have our batteries. Oh look, okay, we're getting there. And then we're gonna need like more paths over here. Fine. Well, I guess this legit can't get to. I guess that's fair. This stuff might have trouble. I guess let's do that. So we could build that, but that'll be built from up here probably. That's probably fine. Okay. So we have 42 beavers. We have 0 children. We have 0 free beds. We have 0 vacancies. We have 5 unemployed beavers. Wow. Well, let's do that. Now we have 0 unemployed beavers. But let's even slap in a few more housing units. Probably need like a teeth grindstone. Let's do a little contemplation spot. We don't have a Lido in here. Should they have a Should our farms just be a Lido? Just one giant Lido? And that's all working. This is all working. This is all working. It's all working. Oh, look, and all that got made. Really just waiting on paper. The big ones take paper, but the little ones don't? Is that new? We aren't making paper. Yes, that's new. Oh, not new, okay. I probably just had paper by the time I actually tried the big ones last time and didn't even notice. Oh, these all need to be made. I just choose to appreciate that the small ones don't need it. I know, right? I mean, realistically, they probably, you probably should. But if that's the case, then we'll get paper going. But for this, let's just do the small ones for now, because they work just fine. Let's do that. And then I think we could probably get rid of these, right? That's a bunch of metal blocks back. And I put... Okay, I can. So if we start running out of badwater, which is a funny sentence. There we go. Waiting on these. I'm just gonna put a badwater pump up here, and then another tank, and we can just bring badwater down manually. I think that's fine, realistically. Yeah, look at all this. Another drought. Wow. When's our next bad tide? I feel like we're due. We got like how many bad tides have we had? We had like 2 or 3 right in a row. I feel like we're owed a bad tide. There's a bunch of food here. This is working though. I'm liking this kind of a setup. Yeah, okay. That'll all work. So that'll give us extract for whatever reason. I also want explosives. I think that's our next thing. Explosives factory. I'll go ahead and research all of these because I have that much research. Explosion depth goes up. Oh, that's cool. Dirt excavator and terrain block. But yeah, now we just... I mean, I'm gonna want to smelt, right? This is right here. We're gonna want to at least harvest all this metal. Hey, look, the power is going. Or the the axles are going at least. Oh, they'll get there. we need more housing. Oh, you... Oh. There you go. Now you can reach the house. Goodness. Oh, you are starving. What's our food here? We have... I mean, we have a bunch of grilled spadderdock. We have a bunch of grilled spadderdock. We have cattail. But I think I want more beavers here, right? We have 2 free beds, we have 4 vacancies, and we're gonna have more jobs to do. Let's do... and then I wanna flip. There we go. At some point, we're gonna get a mud bath over here, right? %0 contamination. But these aren't actually... Okay, so they're doing the pump animation, but they're not actually getting anything out of here. This is pristine. This is a pure... This is all pure water. Look at that. And it's at depth 3. We're about to enter a drought. This is at its proper depth. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna close this, and we're gonna close this. And I guess we're gonna close this too. But I don't want it to keep flowing out. I guess we do this. It don't matter. It don't really matter. Yeah, we need workers. And I could also move these. That food could go over here, but that's fine. It's fine. But we should be bringing our grilled spadderdock over here, right? Because do we have... I mean, we have a full thing of grilled spadderdocks. Maybe it doesn't matter. Food might just be low enough throughput, especially since we have so many different kinds of food. Like water, there's only one kind of water, so like its throughput really matters, but if there's 5 different kinds of food going back and forth, it seems like it's okay. But explosives. Explosives. Oh, because if we're gonna do smelting here, because we might as well, right? Only just a matter of how we route our power around. Yay, explosives! I agree. Yay, explosives. Let's do two smelters. And a pair of explosives. The Emperor of Beav kind approves. Well, I definitely want to have the Beaver's blessing. We'll do that. And then I guess I want to keep these paths. Kind of. Let's do a path like this. and like this. Or do I do... Here, maybe I'll get... See if I can fancy here. Because... I don't know. I'm trying to think of like if power comes out on this side and goes back into this side. But I don't think I can make that nice. I think we want a platform here and a platform here. I mean, we could just do... Hold on. Changing my mind again. Like that. Because then I can do like that and like that. And then, I mean, I could just do like, why not? Okay, we are at 3. We are at 0.5. I should put a gauge in here too, just so I can keep an eye on it. But that's like at like 0.5 too. We're gonna be fine. Everything is fine. And look at that, that's just going. Whatever that's gonna get used for. Look at our food, look at our water. And you know, you're dehydrated, but there's water everywhere. Whatever. They're fine. That's still full. That's like half full. But now they're cranking it out more. Yeah, okay. Well, these are getting harvested. Okay, good. Good. Seeing lots of good things here. Now we have more power. Or we have power, I should say. And we just need more beavers. Just always need more beavers. And logs. Beavers and logs. This would be such a prime spot for water, or for logs, if it weren't going to occasionally not be. I mean, we gonna do like milling and stuff here, but it's gonna leave quite a bit of space still. So what if I do our... I'm gonna get explosives going, right? Okay, so then now that's all good. I'm gonna put this back where it was. That can just continue doing its thing. This is doing its thing. I think that's fine. Look, some extract. Whatever that means. Are you good? You have extract, supply will last. Look at that. I do have 2 builders posts in a district where I'm not really building anymore. And they need power, and you need scrap metal. You need scrap metal to build the forges. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. So we're gonna do... I mean, do like that, why not? They just need to be in there somewhere. Hey, look! Our average well-being went up. Holy cow. And then we're gonna have a large pile for our metal, for scrap metal and metal blocks. I guess scrap metal can go over here. So this is metal blocks. This is scrap metal. And then I assume explosives go in a warehouse. Explosives. And we used all of that badwater. Look at that. Okay, so I'm actually gonna we're gonna pause these because our reservoir is pure. Our reservoir is at 0% contamination. That is glorious. I'm pretty sure that's because we put these over here. Like if you have an inlet like that and you just put the badwater pumps at the front, I don't think you'll ever get it at 0%. I think you have to do it like this. I guess I want to prioritize these. We can't make explosives until we build these smelters because that's the way I did it. Go me. Okay, so then I'm gonna want like a forester here. This feels silly, but this is how they want us to do it, man, right? It's the only option they've left us. I'm gonna put a pit here. You said like a 3x3 pit is the meta? And then is there some logic behind that size, like the rate at which it evaporates or something? But then we also have to put in like the actual fluid pump, right? Fluid dump. I guess that's pretty small. And put that there once we can. And then we'll just have our lumberjack flags. I mean, really, let's put it on this other side even. Because this, I mean, that's even just, this is like a moderately sized tree farm. We want like a huge one. It's too small to evaporate too quickly. That makes sense. Cube square law and all that. And then, yeah, I'm gonna put a forester here. I'm gonna have a road going like this. And then put our two lumberjack flags like this, right? Because they can get it all. They can get it all. And then the storage. I'm gonna put the storage down here. And this will be for logs. Are you harvesting? Okay, good. Good. So then for extract and for explosives, we're gonna want more continued access to the badwater. This is quite far, isn't it? Because everyone used one tile-wide irrigation channels, but now that's not worth it. Interesting. So yeah, I'm just gonna do... I mean, we could just go straight to, badwater rigs. We can't afford to just research badwater rigs right now. This was the compromise the devs came to while working on badwater. That's fair. It definitely has the smack of a flavor of a balance, like a mechanical balance, as opposed to like this is what makes sense kind of a deal. 400 gears, 200 treated blinks. My goodness. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a pair of badwater pumps in here, and then they're gonna need to be up off the ground. Like even here. The contamination can come like all the way just around here. That's ridiculous. The meta used to be that you wanted super deep, super thin channels. That makes sense, but I mean, that's IRL too. Minimizing the surface areas to minimize the evaporation. It's not unreasonable. No, I want this. We're gonna go like, we're gonna go up. And then we need some platforms. Right. Okay. Now they just need to finish the the power. Just need logs, that's all. What are you all? Injured? Oh, we don't have things. I like the water dump system personally, feels adequately beavery, that's fair. I mean, as long as it works, I guess. Gonna be another little reservoir for us to keep an eye on. Hooray. And then you... Oh, we're just still waiting on that to be constructed. Yes, yes. But clearly we need hospital beds. Now that we have industry happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be fine. And we'll say these will obtain. Why not? That means we want an efficient path from here to here. Might as well build more stairs. Why not? Or that's just one high. There. I have turned all of my harvested bad water into extract. Hooray. Hooray, yes. Why are we so... There's planks here. Don't have logs. Are we out of logs? Are we out of logs? Oh, I want to put a contamination barrier through here. Don't I? That'd be smart. I'm sure we're definitely due for another bad tide. That. I'll wait for him to clear all that out, that's fine. I mean, my desire is to have, like, a great big tree farm that makes everything better forever, but I mean, we should probably just be using, like, all this space for tree farm. Like, this all grew back just fine. Still have so much scrap metal. Batteries are still holding. We got what? Three babies. We have 6 idle beavers. Isn't bad. We have all the pine resin. Running low on spadderdock. It's way the heck over here, right? We've been eating all our spadderdock and not the cattails because we're not actually processing the cattails yet. I'm gonna let them finish some of the buildings I've given them. There's like we have planks. zero free beavers. Freevers. And then I mean I can place some stuff down and just lower its priority, right? I can do. We want grist mills and bakeries. I want beehives. Need to remember to mess around with beehives. I'm gonna do a pair of each of these. Or no, I want to do... Did I? Oh no, it is a T. Okay. I'm like, did I screw that up? But it's been working. There's no way I screwed up that badly. Let's get this axle over here. And then like one of these is just going to be a T. And there. Now they all have power. Oh, there we go. Now there's a bad tide incoming. Hooray. Let's make sure we got all of our stuff in order here. I'm gonna contamination barriers. Still waiting on injuries to be taken care of. But I'm gonna lower these priorities. Yeah, just do that. And then this is all still fine. Still fine. We're gonna have badwater coming through here, but that's fine. We should do like a contamination barrier here, just because people will be standing on all this. I hope contaminated ground doesn't infect food in a stockpile. I doubt it does, but that would suck. So we're going to close this. We're gonna close this. That all got made very quickly. I don't think it does. Good. Don't give the devs ideas. I'm sure there's plenty of ways that the bad tide could suck more. Bad tide duo, don't say that. 2 bad tides! Yes. Part of me wants to know how that would even work, but I also really don't want to know how that would work. Starts flooding to double height. Oh no. Is it like double the flow rate? Just cover the entire map. Bad tide doesn't exit the map anymore. It just accumulates on the edges like this and just starts slowly flooding the entire map. Don't give them ideas. Does this game have, are there workshop mods for this game? Kind of, I'm assuming not. You think so? Okay. Yeah. Who's making bad tide worse? Also, I could see that being interesting on the right map. If the map were designed to handle that, that would be ridiculous. That'd be terrifying. Just slowly rising from everywhere. Related but unrelated. I've been meaning to mention to you. I'm about halfway through Nona. And the image of slowly going up the hill to outrun the bad tide is a little on point. And logs, it's just always gonna be the logs. It's always gonna be the logs. And going into a bad tide, it's not a great time to plant trees, is it? I mean, let's just do plop plop. There. Hopefully you've been enjoying Nona. I've been really enjoying Nona. I'm just gonna go ahead and close this. I'm gonna close that. Gonna close that. Gonna close that. I guess I want to make sure there's enough water in here. I've been enjoying Nona in a way that I didn't necessarily enjoy the other two, which isn't to say that I didn't enjoy them, but like Paro for obvious reasons, but even Gideon had aspects of it that where I was like, I'm enjoying this, but you know, it's not my favorite book in the world, but Nona is immediately my favorite. And it's strictly because of Nona. Hopefully this all flows still fine. I don't think I've vibed with a character so quickly as I have with Nona. Okay, so then... Well, this is all gonna... Well, I was gonna say it's all gonna stay clean, but it's actually not. This is all gonna become badwater. It's all gonna become badwater. You have any theories as to who Nona is? I have theories. Mostly at this point, I'm kind of along for the ride. We should talk about this later. Let's talk about this tomorrow. Cause it's a new enough book that I'm sure someone's gonna it's not old enough of a book that I'm comfortable just blurring out spoilers. But why are we not? We're not powering. We're demanding 0 power. Is that right? These are going down. Oh, did this not connect? That doesn't connect? Is that what's going on? Really? This is fine. This is fine. I can't put a platform above a flag. That's not there. Okay, and then this is just gonna come out like this. That's what we're gonna do. That's the answer. Okay, that's not too bad. And I'll just plop down another metal flag right there. And for that matter, it can just, both of them can go right there, and then this can go away. That looks a little cleaner. And will actually function, hopefully. But look, okay, so now we're getting, like, all of this ground is corrupting. Do we need to line this entire river with contamination barriers? Because everyone's gonna get sick. I assume the path itself doesn't protect them. This all seems fine. That is probably gonna be fine. And this is clearly gonna be fine. We're gonna be good on water and food. Now I want to reprioritize these things. Ugh. I just want my explosives. And then yeah, there's bad ground there. Is it gonna take? I wonder how long it takes for the bad ground to go away, because you know this is all gonna clear out and become good water again. But then I'm gonna put the good water over the bad ground. Is that gonna end up contaminating in here? How much contamination can spadderdock handle, I wonder? It's probably not much. This didn't quite get done here. But of course now these are dead, so whatever. We can just do that, right? But that's less death than we had last time. It used to go like all this would die last time. Now it's just drying out. We're still gonna have 4 days of dryness here, which is too many. Yeah, we're gonna lose all our crops. But I think we're okay. I think we can handle that. I think we have a nice buffer. Yeah, look at all that. It just slowly creeps along the ground there. Not ideal, but sometimes potentially survivable. Yeah. I think we're okay. 4 days with 1,300 food for 100 beavers. I think we're okay. Especially since we're still growing food over here. It definitely feels a lot better having 2 sources of food now, and having a source of food that survives a bad tide seems very important. Okay, still waiting on literally 2 logs. Please give me 2 logs. And then we're gonna have to, but we're also gonna have to finish all this to actually get badwater. Hilarious. All this for explosives. Building needs water, yeah. Building lacks workers. Oh, how are we on? We have 9 vacancies and 9 babies. So that'll work itself out. But also 5 empty beds. But also we're building a whole bunch more. Like there is gonna be another half a dozen jobs over here. Not to mention up there. Because the contamination does not go up these vertical walls very, very high. Yeah, I'm gonna want a barrier across this whole thing. Cause, like, yeah, oh, so I have a barrier here, but we're corrupting around this way. Yeah, okay. So now we are, well, we're not corrupting our reservoir yet. But we have to be very, very nearly, right? And I don't need to come back down here. I don't think. At least not regularly. I think I'm gonna move as much away from the edge as I can. It should come in like 1 level higher even. I guess let's start with this. Okay, well, we're down to 400 food. Oh my goodness. Wow, they are hungry. They are hungry. But we have a whole bunch of spadderdock here still. Unable to get required materials. Logs. We need logs to cook. Of course, of course, of course. And now all of our Well, these are all gonna survive at least, but they need to start growing now. We just... The badtide itself is bad, right? But the worst part of the badtide is that everything stops growing. Looks like if you chop down all your trees in a badtide, you're not getting any more trees until the badtide ends. So even if the partially grown tree survives, it stops growing. Ruthless. And look, we almost went through probably like half of our reservoir. Once we get dynamite going, I want to blow out a bunch of this and make this deeper. Make this 4 deep all the way around so that it's like as much of a reservoir as we can make it. I like it mechanically. I like it too. I mean, it's forcing me to think. Forcing me to think in a way that a game hasn't previously. What do you mean starving? What do you mean starving? Oh my god. It's because of and it's gonna be because of the logs. We can't cook the taters or the spadderdock. We have raw food. We're gonna have to wait for a carrot harvest. Oh no. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be closer than I want it to be. Like this kind of a situation. And we have to wait for so long for this clean water to actually like flush out all this bad water. This is pretty gnarly. So I also want the dynamite to be able to help this situation. Because we can't refill either of our reservoirs until that whole river clears out. And again, I have a whole bunch of pending. I'm gonna cut these down. We have to cut these. We have to cut down our resin trees for food. Because I have all of these pending buildings. I have to pause them just so that they don't use our fuel. Because just lowering their priority doesn't fix the problem. Hope they had more weather. I do too. It would be cool if we had like... Oh no! Oh no! It'd be cool if we had like a monsoon. I was thinking of flooding weather. Yeah. Like too much good water? That would be fun too. Cause you can definitely have too much water. Like all these buildings flood, right? Everything that's above water needs to stay above water. We have 4 logs. Look at this. Did we chop all these? We chopped this. Okay, I'm gonna put a forester down here. Yeah, like monsoon season would be as brutal as badtide. Be annoying and potentially disastrous. Exactly. It's like, oh, we have plenty of water to like drink, but everything else is bad now. I want to do this whole little plateau here. Yeah. Let's do... a chunk of pine. We'll do a handful of birch. bunch of oak. Well, like, it wouldn't be as bad as badtide because so long as you have enough supplies in reach, you'll make it through to the other end. I agree. But, like, what happens to a house when it's flooded? What happens to all your wellness buildings when you're flooding? Can't use it. Yeah, exactly. Like, you would have to have a whole bunch of really tall levees around, like, your population centers. Like, we'd have to have a giant wall around all of this. This is bad. This is bad. We have some carrots, but... The Iron Teeth gives significantly fewer shits about wellness. I believe that. Well, okay, so then obviously Monsoon has to punish the factions somewhat evenly, right? This still all sucks. We're slowly getting there. But it's gonna be close. And look at all this. If we could... But we would also need wood to make the crackers, right? There's cattail flour, which just needs machinery, but the crackers... It all needs wood, yeah. We don't need planks. Stop with the planks, please. We just need logs. Available workers. How is everyone dying? Old age. I don't see any starvation deaths. We really need. We have 7 vacancies, 4 empty beds, 14 children. Okay. Let's prioritize the oak. Everyone's hungry. Well, one of them is working. I mean, like, one log makes 30 grilled spadderdock. We don't need a million logs. We just need a couple logs in the correct places. I feel like if the only effect is flooding, that seems underwhelming compared to badtide. But it doesn't have to be, like, they don't have to be the same severity, right? Like, a drought is underwhelming compared to a badtide now. Okay, this is clearing out. This takes forever to clear, though. That's bad on its own. That's its own kind of bad. And we're all starving. We only have taters. Well, we're gonna get a nice big carrot harvest tomorrow. And a whole bunch of people just died of old age. Still not seeing any starvation deaths. I'm very surprised. We're down to 95 people. Look at all these metal blocks. Holy cow. Okay, cool. So we have power here. Not that it matters right this moment. So realistically, I should let some partially contaminated water in. because we'll still be able to pump water, but also we can use these pumps. Okay. And then this should all be clear, right? This should all be fine. Just in time. No, we have nothing? Seriously nothing? I'm gonna pause the centrifuges because I want explosives. Explosives are actually kind of important right now. I need a little log stockpile here for the cooks. And then the same thing over here. Oh, because we're also going to want maybe 2 different stockpiles that we want here. I want flour and cracker stockpile, right? And we'll probably want to make a stockpile for the actual cattail over here too, to take from the big one over there. Let's do just the raw cattails. Cattail roots, right? And this will obtain, and this is cattail flour. Actually, no. Let's do that there, and then path there, and then a small wood pile there. Eventually. Explosives! Okay, I see 4 explosives. Okay. So then for our 3x3, it's just to a depth of 1, right? Because depth isn't going to really matter for this, is my interpretation? Oh, look, okay. So exploding deeper doesn't take more explosives, it just takes extract. That's interesting. Depth does matter a little. Okay, so since it's not going to take more, like I have a bunch of extract, so then I'll just make a 3 depth. All right, so I'm going to do that. That's going to take 9 explosives and 18 extract. We definitely have the extract, and we already have the explosives. Okay, we're gonna do that. Or food. Ah. Cause like, yeah, look at all that. This is at 2%, so it's fine. Yeah. All this ground is fine. All this is fine. This got done. We have 24 job vacancies. Oh, but we're holding off on constructing a lot of things until we can actually make our food. Yikes. No one's actually starving to death, but we are getting a lot of people dying of old age, and I think we aren't replenishing at the same rate because, oh, and of course we can't get there. It's just a little sapling, right? Seedling? Can't build over it, though. At least we have resin. And you're still good? You're still good! Look at that! We have, okay, look, now we have 200 grilled spadderdock. That's much better. Social things, campfire and rooftop terrace affect birth rate. Okay. I definitely need, okay, social life specifically, gotcha. So if I look at a beaver, campfire, terrace, contemplation spot, agora, and dance hall. Oh, we should definitely make a dance hall at some point. Didn't I make a contemplation? I made a contemplation part. We should also definitely make an agora once we have resources. No good selected. Oh, you're gonna do cattail crackers. Contemplation. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Planting a bunch of oak. And then what about over here? We're still... Oh, look, we did the thing. Okay. Gonna make a pit. Explode. Look at that. That is some precise demolition. That's some high-grade beavering. Yeah, for pits. Right side of beeves dying off is they can start breeding to replace them. It's true. Their life cycle is so quick that it's not like we're ever waiting too long for baby beavers, right? Whereas in like Dwarf Fortress, you're waiting for migrants, which are at set times a year, and if you have a baby, you do have to wait like years for them to be useful. Okay, so then we're gonna do a fluid dump, right? And I'm gonna say prioritize that. So that's working so well. I'm gonna make sure I have a small log stockpile by the tater grills. I like how that's working. Social effects, the odds of occurring. Requirements for folktale to have babies is to have open space and housing. Yeah. Housing seems like the biggest one. Look at all that! Yeah, we have carrots. Oh, you tell it which one to dump. That's cool. Now we're needing planks. Now are we just out of planks now? We're just out of planks now. But I mean, we have 1,000 food, so I feel a little bit better putting these back on. But we still have, okay, it's just a drought. I should do this. I should get this going while I'm thinking of it. Hey, look! Our well-being has gone up. What's gonna happen? There's gonna be a depth of 1. I mean, even like over here. So I'll put a gate here. I mean, that's a lot of explosives. I think maybe like this. Except it would have to go down 2, wouldn't it? Or no, it wouldn't. It would just waterfall down. We'll build a levee here. I think that's fine. And then right. Guess we'll want to do that. And then we need a floodgate. Like so. Is 2 wide? I might even have to do a 3rd, just because this is quite a big river. We might like float over here. I guess we're gonna find out. I'm giving a lot more jobs for logs and such. Because of course I am. I should put more farm in here, but this is so far from the district. Like this, we want another district down here. Well, we survived a bad tide. No one's starving. This is looking a lot better. We have some explosives. I wonder if the explosives will show up over here. Maybe we'll just do like a little explosives warehouse. Yeah, that's. Because are we... So spadderdock is ending up there. Which seems fine. I mean, there's still a bunch in there. Antidote going this way and extract going that way. Just a cheeky little explosive warehouse, yes. Let's just sneak it in there. Okay, oh, here we go. So let's prioritize this. It has water in it already. Probably gonna want... I mean, we're gonna want water over here for our workers anyway, right? Hey, 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 look at that! I'm curious how much, like how many units of water this takes. I could put a, I could put a depth gauge down there, but I'd have to build a stairwell all the way down there. Aha, look at that. And then a depth gauge right in the middle. Yeah. Cool. So even at like half depth, it's pretty much fine. Okay. Now, I want the forester to go. I'm gonna do like half birch, because we need it now. They're my trees and I need them now. And I'm gonna do the other half oak. And that will probably change at some point. Look, it's a hole in the ground. Looks like it's working though. A beautiful pit. I agree. Seems to work. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. I wonder if this were just like a depth of 1, it would probably still hydrate the same on this level, but I wonder if having it deeper is helping it hydrate down here. I wonder how that works. Okay, well we're in drought, right? I didn't get some extra water in here, but it seems fine. Depth and width both affect how much irrigation occurs. That makes sense. Nice little swimming pool, look at that. So is this going to stop? Is it going to stop when it's full, or do I have to stop it manually? I guess I'm about to find out. It'll stop when it's on its own. Good, because that means I don't have to watch it, right? Wow, it's going to get right up there. Okay. And it's just gonna I turn on the faucet for 5 minutes every hour, and that keeps this grow hydrated. Not even. Look at that. Okay. Spent too much time microwaving mine the first time I used them. Yeah. I mean, microwaving the water reservoirs seems like a major source of micro in this game. Who would have thought? But in theory, with a couple more logs and we can start planting here. Turns out I didn't need to, yeah. I mean, it's good. I was half expecting the water to just start, like, flooding out everywhere. Where are we here? We're at 2%? That's not too bad. Got a bunch of scrap metal. We're using our metal blocks clearly. See taters and carrots. See spadderdock. The berry stockpile is always full. Grilled taters. But there's space over here. Yeah. And here, yeah. Okay. Look! We have begun planting. Thank goodness. I mean, if it's just gonna keep itself regulated, then I'm not gonna bother with this. Of course, now there's gonna be... Oh, they can still grab the resources. That's good. For that matter, since they can build down, I could have just put a gauge in the corner and they could have built it from the surface. I'm thinking like a dwarf over here. Okay, I want all of these, and it's just the logs. How about just one of each? We got all these done. There's plenty of cattails. Okay. I think we've basically stabilized, right? We have a bunch of trees planted over here. We look okay over here. Oh, and then we built the one, but not the other. No, I want to stare. Probably want barriers here as well, don't we? Oh. This has not filled? Is it? Oh, we just ended a drought. Duh. Okay, that's fine. That's expected. could just go down here, but then I want my forester to be like over here. This also helps me get an idea of how much space one of these little pools can hydrate. And it's a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, so that's good to know. I could probably put like, we could do that up here. And like this could all be tree farm. Because if we're moving water manually, this is where the water is going to come from. So having a bunch of tree farms next to the reservoir makes sense to me. Do I also put in do a pit in the ground up here? Oh, how's up here? We did quite a bit. We didn't get the explosives though. Where's my explosives? We are not making explosives. We have some bad water. We have plenty of planks. Actually, I say that. They must all be right here. How do we have... Oh, because I'm going between the two districts. Okay. Well, we're growing a lot more trees than we were, but it's gonna be a bit before we actually benefit from all that. Okay, now we're doing it. So now I want a last floodgate there and a last levee there. Wondering if we're gonna want a higher levee here, but I think we're gonna start with this and see what happens. And I imagine I might also want, like, floodgates over here somewhere, because what's going to happen, ideally, when a bad tide comes along, this water source is going to get shut off and go out this way, so this will remain clean, ideally. All through here should remain clean water. And then this is going to drain into here, obviously, so all of this is going to be bad water. But I want to prevent this bad water from, you know, spreading this way as much as possible. Because the less bad water that's in here, the faster this all clears out when the bad tide is done. So ideally, if I floodgate this off, then this is good water. Bad tide ends. I you know, reroute this source into here. We can refill this pool immediately, and we're not waiting for this to clear itself before I can actually refill this. Refill all this. Are these fine? They can be under flowing water of any depth, I guess. Okay. There we go. Now this is pretty dang clean. We have access to plenty of bad water. Okay, cool. And then this all got done. I'm gonna get rid of these. And these got done. Cool. I think that's better. So now, I might as well just turn this back into our resin farm. Since these won't be dying every bad tide now, that'll be a bit better. Why are you injured? Oh, and we're not... We don't have enough power here, do we? We should do... This will be next stream stuff. We should do paper and get some big windmills going. Oh, and we don't even have showers in this district. Can I put them... Put them over a farm? That seems fine. No, that does not seem fine. I hear a cat knocking stuff off a table out there. So that's cool. Oh, I should do it in the reservoir. The reservoir will be mostly clean. Should be mostly clean. Or what depth can they do? Maximum depth 3? Okay, yeah. I hope they add bigger animals to Timberborn. That'd be cool. Bears. Imagine cats knocking structure off plateaus. Oh no. Or bear kaiju? You needing? You're still hungry? Oh hey. Oh, but this isn't gonna get power until this finishes. I did that wrong. Cattail flour, cattail crackers, cattail Rackers. Explosives. Excellent, excellent. And then I'm gonna turn these back on since we're pumping Badwater at this point. I think we're good. And then this is 1%, so let's turn these back off. These are really just here to purify our reservoir. We're getting plenty of Badwater otherwise. We're still at zero logs effectively. Oh hey, this is done. Let's explode. Blam. Oh, did I do this backwards? I want floodgates here too, don't I? This is fine. We can work with this. Let's do this. This will give us a sense of how it flows in here, which it seems fine. This isn't even up on its banks, really. You causing a ruckus out there? Okay. Eight injured beavers? What the heck is going on? What the heck? My goodness, you must be very injured. Okay. We're chopping, right? No, we're chopping, right? We just start getting logs and we can start really cranking out some of these constructions. No, you don't want to be in my lap. No goods in stock? Really? Oh, because I didn't actually mark them for cutting. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Look at that! Okay, cool. So now if I, just to test, if I close this and open this, yeah. That'll work fine. That'll work fine. That's one more source of Badwater contained. All it took was a bunch of explosives. And then the other Badwater sources are all downstream of us. Really, it's our original water source. Like, this is the problem child. This is the one that is really hard to deal with. Explosives solve so many problems, agreed. Solve all the difficult ones, at least. We can turn this back on. Really, we can turn these back on. Did I ever crank this up? I did. We're still needing more people. Needing more beavers. And then here we have 6 vacancies. 3 beds and 9 children. Oh, watch your... The water! Please. And we have... You have you. I'm even gonna get rid of one of these builder bases. I'm just gonna make another hauler. Like, we're not building as much in this district at this point. Okay, I think before something terrible happens, I think I'm gonna say that we have succeeded in starting our second district. Because we have. Look at this. This is all great. We have food started. We're really just, it's logs. It's logs that we're short on, but we're growing things. My goodness, are we growing things? We just need to be able to process them. Oh, and they do... I was wondering this. I was wondering if they could go into the water or if they would stop at the top of the water. That's interesting. That means something could be a reservoir pit and a battery pit at the same time. That's interesting. I didn't even think of that. I'm also gonna go in here with some explosives and straighten out some of these walls, and I think, and this is gonna go down, but I think this can go down 1 level too. Because this all reads as a depth of 3, and these can go to a 4. So I think we're gonna make this whole thing 1 deeper. We'll start making paper, we'll make some big windmills. Honestly, same about the idea of battery reservoirs. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that synergy. Okay, there's a drought approaching. Let's wrap up here. Save. Let's call it good for the day, I think. You don't put electrical things in water in real life. It's true. But the batteries aren't electric. We're just talking about a counterweight going down into water, right? That should work just fine. In real life, that would work just fine. It's just all the electric stuff would be up at the top, and it's just a big dead weight. I see no problem with this. This should be fine. Anyway, I think that was a successful day of beavering. We're gonna have to plant more trees. We need to plant more trees. If we want to populate this map, then we're gonna need a lot of trees. So I think we're gonna do another pit and another tree farm for our second district, I think, up by our windmill farm. But I think we're also gonna start a 3rd district over on that north side. With that little plateau that floods all the time. I think we're gonna do a bunch more trees in there. And then we could also get like wheat going, for that matter, because that's the last thing that we're not growing. And then we'll have all the food types. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll go from there. We're just gonna get more beavers. We're gonna cram them all in here. Just a big old party. And then robots. We should get robots going. We have quite a bit of metal harvesting. We have quite a few metal blocks. But if we can get our log situation sorted, then we'll then we can just start cranking out robots, I think. So come by Monday, and we'll do a third district, and we'll start some robots, and we'll plant a bunch of trees. Today's episode brought to you by the beach, the thing that we made out of thin air today, but also by you hanging out and clicking buttons down there, and lurking and joining the Discord and doing all that good stuff. That's the sand between my toes right now. So I appreciate all y'all, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I hope you stay